Hi, my name's Steiger, and I'm going to talk about ski resorts. There are about 21 ski resorts, main ski resorts in Colorado, and they're spread out all over the state. And the question often arises, which one is the best ski resort? Well, I'm here to tell you. But before I'm going to tell you which one's best, what do you look for when you're trying to pick the ski resort, the ideal Colorado ski mountain? Well, there's a few things. You want to think about the crowds, how busy it's going to be, snowfall, scenery, the locals that live there, are they friendly, are they jerks? The food that's available in the town. Some ski resorts have 5-star cuisine that'll cost you $100 a meal. Other ones have dirt cheap burrito stands. So you want to think about that, especially depending on your budget. The base or the town is always important because you may spend all day skiing, but you probably want to go do something after you get done skiing. And other activities as well. So which one of the 21 resorts in Colorado fulfills all of these criteria the best? Well, it's Crested Butte Mountain, which is right here. It's only 30 miles from Aspen, but it takes about 5 hours to drive there in the winter because it's directly across the Maroon Bells, which is one of the most beautiful and roughest mountains in Colorado. So, Crested Butte. There's 3 things that makes Crested Butte the best mountain in Colorado. It's the mountain itself, the town, and the locals. So to start with, the mountain. Crested Butte by no means is the biggest mountain in Colorado. It's only 1,500 acres, which Vail is like 5,000 or 7,000. So it's relatively small. But it doesn't take away from the resort. Because unlike Vail or Breckenridge, Crested Butte's in the middle of nowhere. And so even though it's smaller, there's a lot less people there. So you get to enjoy the mountain more without having to deal with as many people. You know, shorter lift lines, you can ski up to the lift and go right up and not have to wait 30 minutes like a Disney ride. And then the slopes are more open. There's a lot more, it's a lot easier to ski when there are open slopes. The next thing, the variety of the terrain in Crested Butte is awesome too. There is beginner terrain, but about 75% of the terrain at Crested Butte is intermediate and up. So that's like hard blues all the way to extreme terrain. And there's 500 acres of extreme terrain on like the back side that is like all hiking access, but it is controlled by the ski resort itself. So it's still safe if you know what you're doing. And it's very easy mountain to get to everywhere on the mountain. So it makes it for a fun mountain. The snow at the Crested Butte is also excellent. The last 2 years have been rough for I think every ski resort in Colorado, but Crested Butte still averages over 300 inches a season, which is considered a good powder resort. The second thing that makes Colorado awesome is, there's some Crested Butte skiing. So there's the map of Crested Butte. Is the town itself. Some resorts, the town is connected to the resort, and others it's like a mile or 2 away. Crested Butte's about 1.5 miles away. And it would be down here, up there. And the cool thing about the town of Crested Butte is it has a very local vibe. It's old, it has like a kind of a hippie cowboy scene all in one, which is kind of rare. And they get along great, which is even rarer. The town has great events all year. Beer and chili festival, there's like fun ski dress up parties, there's Big Air on Elk where they close down the main street, Elk Street, and make a huge jump and tow in snowboarders and skiers. And it's just a huge party all the time in Crested Butte. There's concerts all the time, there's cool bars, and great food. To say the least, Crested Butte is very unique. Crested Butte, it's a small town. It's untouched. The whole county only has 15,000 people in it, and the county's twice the size of Rhode Island. And then last of all, the people of Crested Butte. The people of Crested Butte are the most unique people in Colorado, hands down. Some of them, you'll talk to them and they're like, oh, when's the last time you left Crested Butte? And they'll be like, 15 years ago. And I'm not even kidding. People will stay their whole lives and never leave this little ski town because it is literally heaven on earth. The people, they love their mountains, they love their beer, and they kind of work, but they always play really hard. In conclusion, Crested Butte does not have the most terrain. It doesn't even have the most snowfall in a year. But for the overall Colorado mountain experience, there is no mountain like Crested Butte. And you will love every day you spend there, whether you're a skier, a boarder, or just wanting to enjoy some good scenery. Thank you.